Hello again everyone and welcome back to part 2 of my Nether Wart automatic farm builder thingy. I have no idea. So in the last part I showed you how to build this lovely thing. This is a single floor. Water's just on the moment. You plant the fort there, then when you press that, it washes off here, turn it off, walk up here, replant it, you can reach all these things here. I'm stuck. There we are. Okay, so this time I'm going to show you different combinations you can mix it up with. First of these is the circle, I suppose. I don't know, the prongs. The prongs. Obviously you can do it like 360, and then you can bring these in closer actually, so that the walls are touching. But I just brought it in when the water streams end here and all that. I haven't actually got them set up yet. I've got this one set up, but none of the others. Yeah, so yeah, and obviously it might be a bit harder for replanting. Obviously you just have to do like this. Oops. And then just like get some stairs going down. Just yeah, very rough stairs. No one would ever use these stairs. Oops. This is gonna be a crazy pattern. Looks pretty good actually. Anyway, so yeah, that's how you do it. Some sort like that, and obviously the power, you'd have to get to all 3 of these dispensers. Obviously moving closer it won't be as bad. But yeah, and it's taking up quite a large space at the moment. If you see this, it's like you could probably get an extra one in there as well. But obviously if I move it closer it wouldn't be as bad. But yeah, so now I'll just pop over here and show you the second option. Or of course you can combine them as well. This is what I did when I initially built this. Let me just try and find the entrance there. I went for the stone lava thing. There's your collection area, here's your button, and here's your stairs going up. I just went fancy with her. You can do a ladder if you really want to. First layer there, and directly above here is the, yep, you guessed it, the second layer. Now the way this works is you press this one off. Just do that, and the thing that happens here is the water flows to the edge. Nether Wart will pop off and fall down here, exactly where the those things fall off on the first layer. Now some might get like stuck on here and just fall on here. Don't know how it happens, just does every now and again. But obviously if you're activating them at the same time, which it is by the button on the front, it won't really matter. One thing I must mention with the Nether Wart farm is you have to wait time for the, give time for the Nether Wart to actually go off, because if I just chuck that there, oops. If you watch how quickly the item moves, it's really slow. Whereas on a normal block it's quite fast. Well, not fast compared to this at least. So yeah, sometimes you have to give it time to flow down. So that's your second combination. Obviously you can mix them, not mix them up, add them together, combine them. So you get like 2 layers here, 2 layers there, 2 layers there. And you can do it as I showed you just then, where they fall off the soul sand straight down to this layer here, and flow down here. I've just done this a little bit different way, but yeah. Or the thing you can do is you can give each layer its own ice thing, and then just get them to drop either in the center here. So you would get like several, obviously it wouldn't be this close, but then the water would come along here and you'd just drop down there on a higher layer. Or you could just leave the ice like that and get them to drop off in the center there. There's different ways you could do this. The best space way depends on what size farm you really want, because let me see how many. 5 by 4, so it's 20, 26, so 52 spots on each floor, layer, level, 26 on each case. There we are. And then so it's 26, but no, 52 I said, didn't I? Yeah, 52, sorry. And when they grow back you get 3 from a fully grown one, so let's say 52, so that's 156. But you already replant them obviously, so minus 52 from that, so you got 104 per harvest. So you know, if you let it grow fully, it's 104 Nether Wart, which makes 312 potions. So you know, the most potions you'll ever need really. But obviously if you want to make a really big one, the best design to use would be probably to bring these closer together. So bring these corners either just like the same. If I get rid of these because these aren't needed here, you could lock these together there, or I don't know actually. You could lock them together somehow, even if it's just a block space, and then you got a good close here, and then bring it around there, so you get it in a pretty good space, probably in about here from there, and obviously build as many as you can up. If you want to go all the way to, oh yeah, on super flat maps it doesn't really work, but if you want to go all the way past 128, you know, I guess. But I usually spend the stay behind 128, so depends. Obviously you can build it underground as well. You just need to hollow out the cave. As I showed you in the last one, you can make it out of stone brick, you can make it out of wood. This time I chose sandstone. You got wood, you can make it out of lapis blocks, because everyone's got those. Iron blocks, and then there's loads of different options. Nether brick and stuff like that. Obviously if it's a Nether Wart farm, you want to choose Nether brick to use. Obviously this design won't work in the Nether, may I point out, because you know water can't be placed in the Nether, so you can't use it in the Nether. But obviously this is why I built this. Obviously if it was only grew in the Nether still, I wouldn't build this, because you know no one I wouldn't build this because it wouldn't be useful. But Nether Wart does grow in the overworld now, so oops. So that's good. So yeah, the reason I decided to make these 2 videos is just, you know, because I couldn't actually see any decent tutorials or any popping up or well-known tutorials from like well-known YouTubers. But I thought might as well do it, see if it helps anyone out. Anyway, so the combinations now also you can with the floors. The floors here is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do this. It's not gonna work now, is it? This is fun, isn't it? The reason I did this is because this is the wrong place anyway, isn't it? Just close this off. It's because if you have it flowing off here, oops, not there, off a block like this, which is where the dispenser is there, it will flow exactly to the end. Have I built it to one too big? Yeah, I built it one too big, but yeah. Or something like that. But yeah, follow that design I showed you in the first episode. The reason I did that is because it flows exactly to the end. You could expand it over here with more like these, such as that, but and then you got to have more ice go along here and the water streams and such like that. Another thing you could do is you can make another layer of water down here. Soul sand, sorry. And Nether Wart on. Get rid of these. Obviously you flow over there and you do similar pattern down there, and you could keep going like a sloped one, which would work. And here's my Christmas tree. Just thought I'd point that out. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah. Oh, this is just gonna mess my stuff up. I won't do it anyway. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't think there's going to be another part of this series, just because there's nothing else we can really talk about here. If you want me to make another video on it, detailing some other stuff, be free to put that in the comments and say, yeah, we want to hear about how Nether Wart grows in the overworld, and I'll do some tests or whatever for you. Or you want to, you know, show me to show you different layers and size designs, then I'll be happy to do that. I just didn't want to spend too long on this because it takes a fair time to build these designs. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm just gonna wait for this last ice block to melt, otherwise it's just gonna get annoying. Because I'll be annoyed. Melt, melt, melt. I actually want to do this now. Just make it symmetrical, and then do that, do that, do that, and do that. Because when they melt, they won't affect each other. Anyway, I'm not going to bother to wait for this amount now. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you next time. Goodbye.